Alright, cool. It's 4 p.m. It's a little later than expected, but it's Easter and, well, you know, gotta get some bunnies and some eggs. And we start off with Wetrix, game 199, and after this one I'm going to continue on to play Bomberman 64 Second Attack, which is gonna be game number 200. Right, a little bit info about Wetrix. I have never played this game, so it's gonna be like completely new from the start. All I know is not super difficult, but if you really want like top score and super play, you're gonna have like a lot of difficulty. But the game itself doesn't really have any storyline, doesn't really have any levels actually. You just start with classic options. You have multiplayer, so multiplayer is over. You have handicap, you know what it is. You got pro, you got practice, you got classic. Rotate, drop, C, attack. I just stick with A. It's from the language. Yeah, language. Wait, is there Dutch? It's Dutch? This game is in Dutch. Let's do that. It's handicap. Oh, it's just elevate terrain. It's basically, I think these are just preset narrow high scores. Oh, this is only like 1,000 points. Options again. Stick to English. This is just weird to hear Dutch in the game. Alright, well, multiplayer we can't really do. Options is nothing, so there's 5 levels. Challenge, let's see. 1 minute challenge, 10 minutes, 10 pieces, 500 pieces. So there's just preset challenges. Handicap, we got pro, just play in high score. We got practice, which is just play lessons. And you got classic, which is actually just the thing that we're gonna go for. Classic is nothing more than just hit the high score. There's really nothing else to it. So we're gonna do classic mode. We're gonna try to get the high score. Yeah, we're gonna set the high score here. That's the goal of this game. And after this game, I'm gonna have a little break, and then I'm gonna go with Bomberman. So timer starts with the game. Never played before, so we're gonna see. Much better. No idea what I'm doing. Oh, here's water. side? Oh, it's leaking somewhere on the side. Uh-oh, running no good. Oh, let's clean it up.
Repair bonus.
6 legs. Oh, this is no good. So much water. Yeah, I think we're dead. Okay, score of 700. We need 25k. Let's see with practice. Let's just go quickly through the lessons. I think I already made a little issue there. Yeah, there's a lot of water, but it's leaking somewhere. It's not leaking. Oh, it was leaking. It was a leak. Oh no! Alright, so that's pretty much it. It's, oh, the wall is working. Oh, we cannot really progress to the next lesson unless we pass it. Alright, let's do that. Hey, what's up, Randy? This is one weird game, man. It's like building dams. Building a dike. Landscape looks good. There is no leak. I hope. Go. We fill it up with water. Then when the water is all filled up, we're gonna vaporize it, and I think the bigger the area, the more points we get. Lesson complete.
Practice.
Let's go to lesson number 2. Let's see what's... use uppers to make small lakes. And evaporate this with a fireball. Lake, we evaporate it. So it's pretty much the same as lesson 1, it's just a little smaller. It looks fun. But it's a whole new concept of playing, so you just have to get used to it. So I think now we've made it all one big lake, and now we evaporated everything. So it's about building dikes and keeping the water on your platform, as well as vaporizing everything. Use downers, then evaporate all in one. Wait, let's click the same lesson. Yeah, let's go to lesson number 4. Use uppers to build a large lake, okay, with enough water to form a rainbow. Okay. I'm already getting water. I wasn't expecting to get water already. Let's restart. You know, you can make it like a lake, but if you don't know how many blocks you're gonna get, you don't know when to stop. And it's also quite hard to control. My lake is not just big enough, but also sturdy enough to hold up all the water. Oh, there's a bomb that I can just use it in a corner here. Loads of waters. More water. Oh, there's a little lake. A little leak over there. sure my... There we go. Robert. Should be big enough now. Yeah, got it. I think if the lake has enough water, not so much if it's big enough, like the surrounding. I think it's the actual content of the lake needs to possess enough water. You just get... I don't even know what my next block will be. Well, I do know what my next block will be. I just don't know how many blocks ahead I can see. It's like Tetris. You see your next block, but if you build on the left side for Tetris, you don't know when you're actually gonna get the big one that you need. And in this game, you need to keep the water intact. So you can make like a very big lake, like an extreme big lake, but if you're gonna get a bomb right before you get water, you need a place to throw bombs. And if you don't have it, you have a gap. You have a... Okay, you actually have a whole gap. If you put water there, it leaks in the hole. And if it leaks, you start losing. Oh, and I see now if you put a bomb in a hole, just so you can like skip it, it actually starts raining bombs. So you actually have to destroy something on your field, doesn't matter what. Alright, lesson number 5. Survive the falling bombs by repairing holes. Okay, now we're actually gonna deal with holes. And I think the 16 on top is the amount of blocks I need to survive. And create a safe area for bombs to fall in. You see, it holds. I made actually a hole right in my lake, and it starts draining water so fast that I failed my lesson. But I need to actually look on how my field looks like. I can't really see the entire field here. I really need to know. Okay. This field of view is terrible. Let's redo this. Okay. Let's redo this. Now I have a good field of view. See, I exploded something in the corner, and I can just, keep it up. I can keep using that corner to blow up stuff, and I repair it. And I use the corner to blow up stuff. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this corner to blow up Oop. Oh, not entirely in the corner, that's not good. But if I put a bomb in a hole, that's bad, that's very bad. And there we go, we've completed the lesson. This is just a tutorial. As long as the bomb actually hits a wall, it's no problem. If it actually lands in another hole, like made from the previous bomb, it's bad. Because then, it's pointless to have a bomb because you just put it in a corner and there is no penalty to it. But if you do that again, it actually starts raining bombs and you just lost. You just lost. At that moment, it's game over. So you need a safe haven for bombs to drop. Like, it doesn't matter if it's just a pixel of wall, it's enough. But just don't drop it in another hole. It's bad. It's like with Tetris, you can't just dump it in a corner without any retribution. You need to do something with it. Use uppers and water bubbles to build deep lakes. Okay. Where rubber duckies will appear. Okay, so if the lake is deep enough, it will appear rubber duckies. That is cool. It seems to splash some debris. That's just the bomb animation. As soon as it hits a wall, it just creates some sort of animation. That debris itself doesn't really damage anything. Okay, now I need to build up a lake here. The rubber duckies can swim in. Oh, I think I made a bad lake. Oh, wow, recording. I think I didn't make my lake high enough to contain all the water.
One lake.
Oh, I'm not dead yet. Just need to build more. Oh, I guess I ran out of blocks. Okay, this is purely solely just to demonstrate the rubber duckies. That's incomplete. Oh, it's enough. I think I put so much water in like a very small area. It was deep enough. Okay, so that's a good lesson. What I think is the rubber duckies actually gives you a multiplier. So if you have like 3 rubber duckies, everything you do is times 3. And that's how you actually can get the high score. Let's practice. Lesson number 7. Use uppers to repair the holes. Okay. Even those made by falling bombs. Okay. Oh, I didn't fix them all. Alright. You know, it's like completely preset. Which block you're gonna get and which not. So you just have to actually know. See, now I can actually fix a lot more holes because I know which block I'm gonna get. Like this one can probably fix them all. See, and I didn't know that beforehand. So now I fixed all the holes and lesson complete. Alright, final lesson. I think score 25,000 with the following pieces: So this is actually the challenge. Get a score of 25k. Because there's nothing else the game can offer you. Yeah, I can always do that as well. Create ducks and rainbows for maximum points. I used it before. I'm gonna use that one on the all the way to the right to actually use for my bombs. Alright, there we go. Let's repair it. Some more water in this one. rubber duckies. There we go. We got a 25k. So this is actually the game. I now did it in a lesson. You know, created 3 lakes. That's the multiplier. I'm not sure if it's times 2, times 3, times 4. I'm not sure how much the rainbow will actually give me score-wise. But this is actually how you play the game. You make little lakes, you make rubber ducklings to increase your multiplier. After that you create a big lake with big content to unlock the rainbow. And all you need to do afterwards is evaporate as much water as possible. Then everything gets into the big equation to give you big scores. And that is when the score can go really high, all the way up to 25k. Because I've played it in the practice and I got like 500. Well, if I got like 3 ducklings, and let's say every duckling is times 2, it's 1,000, it's 2, it's 4,000, just right over there. Rainbow, I have no idea what the rainbow does. Maybe it's also a times 2. So that's 8,000 just for one little lake to evaporate. And if it's a big lake, that's like huge score, like 2,000 each, times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. And there you go, you got 16,000. So this is actually the game. Now this is practice, so this is all preset blocks. So now I just have to do this in manual play without actually watching the computer how to build it up. And if I made the score, then that's it. That's really it. So now we're gonna do exactly the same, you know, single play. Already got 2 lakes here. Not really using this. No, water in it. Don't really need the downer right now. Lots of water in this one. See, that one. 2 lakes going. Right, you see that's the bomb, just drop it inside. Water. You know, I can use my evaporate, but I don't actually need it right now. Oh, I'm leaking crazy here. For some reason I'm leaking. I really don't know what's going on. Somehow I'm leaking somewhere, but I have no clue where. I really have no idea where I was leaking. Let's play again. Circle. I think I can go there. Just evaporate. I mean, it's some points. that's okay.
One way.
Let's build this up slowly.
Three legs.
Oh, I got a rubber ducky over there.
Two legs.
Rising up quick. It's just
One leg. Two legs. One leg. Air bonus. Two legs. One leg.
not sure all these things that tells me that the leak is somewhere. You see it leaks here, so let's repair it. I think the rubber ducky is just splashing his water too much. Let's put it up clean. See, I really don't know where it's leaking. Yeah, it's blinking, but it's covered. I mean, yeah. I really think it's covered. Maybe I just splashed too much. Maybe I put water on top of the mountain and just drizzled down. I do get the same block, so that's cool in a way. See this covered. Bro, not good. It's too much water already. Up it over here. It's leaking here, but I've done nothing to put water over there. How is it leaking there? But I don't understand. That's the part I don't understand. I haven't put any water over there. How can it be leaking? One sec. It's nah. Seems like everything is blocked, and it's still leaking. And there. Should be blocked. Yeah, it's no longer leaking. Let's take it slowly. Over there. Okay, so that's cool. It's that thing over here is really blocked. Oh, it leaks up here? There isn't even any water left.
blades. 3 blades. 2 blades.
Okay, there's Ducky.
2 blades. 3 blades. 4 blades. 3 blades. Repair bonus. 2 blades. 3 blades. 2 blades. 3 blades.
That should be enough.
3 blades.
That corner, no problem.
5 blades. 4 blades. Rainbow multiplier. 5 blades.
Not sure what's going on, but
Level up. 4 blades. 3 blades. 4 blades.
what happened here? Alright, that's 2 rubber duckies.
Repair bonus. 4 blades. Rainbow highlighter. Warning. 5 blades. 4 blades.
Aww. Too many leaks. Suddenly I get like text over my screen, an ice block is falling, things are blinking, a block is dropping. I was like, what is going on? Hey Tim. Yeah, it's a cool game. It's just a little confusing for starters. Concept is pretty simple, but it's not really defined set blocks. It's like, no, this is simple. Just put it in the corner. It looks like a clean lake. Okay. For some reason... Oh, I'm not leaking yet. Sweet. Here, and for some reason I'm leaking. I have no clue how. All water that I had was like was vaporized. How am I leaking? This is what I just don't understand yet of this game.
Repair bonus. 3 blades. 4
drop a ducky soon. Still leaking. They should have favorite everything. For some reason, still leaking. Hey. Now, all leaks are gone. Nice. Big score. Okay. Oh. Kinda deleted the one room. Alright, my structure's pretty stable now. Another duckling.
Warning. 4 legs, 3 legs, 2 legs.
Where is that leak coming from? It's randomly blinking. It really makes no sense. It's like completely barricaded. I have no gaps, and it's constantly leaking. Constantly. It's so confusing. where's the leak coming from?
Repair bonus. Three legs.
Oh, so much water all of a sudden. There we go. Lock this up.
Four legs. Three legs. Fire. Two legs. Three legs. Repair bonus.
I totally don't understand this. It's like the rain itself is a leak. I really don't understand. It's like completely perfectly surrounded areas. And it keeps on leaking, keeps on leaking.
Game on. One leg.
Yeah, how can it be leaking there? It did nothing over there. There.
Leg.
Sure, there are two duckies. There we go. Alright, we've got 3 legs. Let's make it a one super huge one. Three duckies. Sure what the ice does, but oh, he froze a ducky. Uh-oh. Earthquake. Oh wow, everything is destroyed. I can't maintain this. I need to build! I don't need water, I need to build. Oh wow, look at the score. 350k. Wow, we are way over estimate though. The point is to actually get the high score. You best the game yet. Aha. Made it. Nice. So I guess that's the game. That's all you can do really. Get a high score. There is no storyline or whatsoever. So that is this game. Oh. Let's stop the timer. 58-18. And also this game goes into the completion list. "199 games done. We're heading to game number 200, Bomberman 64, the second attack. This one is done. The first one in April. Right, so next game, Bomberman 64. And... okay, I'm gonna take a little break here, just drink up, eat up, and I'm gonna continue on after the break. So I'll be back in roughly 15 minutes. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss game number 200, Bomberman. See you in a bit, guys.